Okay, so this is just a fun game of Star Trek Attack Wing. I've got two Burrell class birds of prey and I can't remember what it's called, just a normal Klingon bird of prey, I guess it's called. So three of those Klingon ships. Up against two Bajoran freighters.
Scout ships.
Scout ships and two interceptors. Okay, so that's pretty cool. I got 60 points on this guy. The Ning Tao's got flagship. We still use flagship here at this place. So it's got the Klingon flagship, gives me cloak. We got Phaser Array, Retrofit, Core, Gorkon, Sinon, Alexander, Stex, Cryogenic Stasis, and there's 5 points of characters underneath that. Buka and Clegg. And then on the Shatang, it's just Martok by himself, and then on the Klingon Bird of Prey, it's Chang, Prototype, Cloaking Device, and Cloaked Mines, the Klingon version. So we do Faction Pure. And then, do you want to rhyme off what you got there again?
On the Akira, Corum, I have Indie Flagship, Calvin Hudson of the Maquis, Ramming Attack Weapon Upgrade, two Bajoran Militias, Assault Vessel Upgrade, and Sikora. On the Ratosha, I have Captain Krim, two Bajoran Militias, an Assault Vessel Upgrade, and the Q Elite Talent Think Fast. On the Unnamed Interceptor, I have an unnamed captain with Admiral Jaro Essa, the Elite Talent Blockade, and Q2. He is a weapon this game. And on the Interceptor 5, I have Kira Nerys and the Militia Elite Talent.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot of cards on those 4 ships. Anyway, we're doing what the Worlds did, just we got to place a couple of planets, and that's what we did. And so, yeah, the story is the Klingons have invaded Bajoran space, and the Bajorans are going out to meet them. It actually did happen in DS9, so that's, I guess, the era that we're playing at. Okay, so this turn his ships moved up all forward 3. They're in nice formation. Chang's Bird of Prey cloaked, and then Martok gave him an extra action to Sensor Echo over a bit. Martok is just cloaked, and Core cloaked, and also cloaked for free because of the Klingon flagship, but then took Buka out. Buka had 2 time tokens, but now she only has 1. So he's getting all his things down. That's how it's looking at the end of end of round 2. My Klingon ships dropped the mines. That actually was in a DS9 episode where the Klingons mine Bajoran space. The Bajorans are coming to enforce their sovereignty. They've got the 2 interceptors over there and the 2 freighters, or whatever you call it, scout ships. And the Klingon ships have deployed their mines, and now we'll see what happens. Okay, so that was kind of a brutal round. He's only got 1 health left. What's his name? Core fired at him and took all his shields down and hit him for 1, and then Chang got another damage on him. So he's only got 1 health left, and I didn't suffer any return fire. The Klingons are doing pretty good. And my time token comes off this guy, so now I have 5 crew on that 1 Burrell, the Ning Tao. 1 for the ship, 1 for the flagship, 1 for Core, 2 were under this cryogenic stasis field. And yeah, that's how it's looking. Okay, so I got destroyed that time. His ships were able to fire. I did not fire very well. I tried to hit one of his scout ships. I was able to take down its shields. That's about all I did. I probably should have fired at that wounded ship because it did an incredible amount of damage to me. Yeah, that's what happened. So that was Core's ship. That was my biggest ship. 60 points, destroyed. And yeah. Okay, so the Klingons are going down fast. Chang could not do any damage to the last ship that only had 1 hit point left. Actually, didn't do any damage to anybody. He's just rolling very, very well. I'm rolling very, very poorly. And it is, but he's using a lot of discards to give him extra bonuses. You just see all the bonuses. This ship here's got like +3 defense dice on top of its other defense dice. It actually is rolling 6 defense dice with battle stations. All the ships got all these battle stations and stuff. It's just crazy, but that's how it looks.
8 and I got 1 evasion.
So it's the end of my Klingon fleet. Look at this. I rolled 5 dice for evasion, 5 evade dice, 5 blanks. Brutal. Brutal. Anyway, the Bajorans destroy all 3 Klingon Birds of Prey, and I have not destroyed. All I did was 2 damage. They had to discard a lot of cards to get all their bonuses. But going head to head, I realized I didn't expect these little things to get like 6 defense dice with battle stations and stuff like that. It was crazy, and I was not rolling very well, as you can well see. Brutal. Anyway, very good game there, Mike.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're just doing a fun battle here. There's a planet in the middle, and then I've got my 3 Klingon Birds of Prey. I got the Ning Tao, Core, Gorkon, Phaser Array, Refit, Sinon, Alexander, and Stex, with cryogenics, stasis with Clegg and Buka, and the Chitang has Martok, and the Klingon cloaking device has Chang, and the Klingon Bird of Prey has Chang and Prototype Cloaking Device, both mines, and Rav Lairs has Goldcott as its captain, and Subspace Carrier Wave, and Coded Messages, and Boika, and Aft Weapons Array, and Simulated Galore class has Tactical Drone, Madrid, Scavenge Parts, that's what it is. Feedback Pulse, Magnus Hansen, and Invaluable Advice, and then he's got some fighters to finish it off. So that's what my Klingon Birds of Prey are up against. Okay, so my Klingon ships just move forward, all 3 of them cloaked, and they move forward 4. His ships move forward 3, I think, and Rav Lairs is over there, and I'm not sure what it's going to do, but Klingon ships are coming in hot and heavy this time. We'll see how that works out. This round, my Klingon ships fired at the fighters. I got it down to 1 hit point. He tried to go Madrid me, Martok, but Martok was able to defend himself somehow. His fighters got 2 hits on, what do you call him, Chang's Bird of Prey. My rolls for evading are just terrible. It's really bad. And I think that's all that happened. His Rav Lairs is coming in, and so one of my ships is down to 2 hull. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so he tried to Madrid me again. He didn't get Madrid off. I was able to get all the shields off that ship. He didn't use Feedback Pulse, but he's using drone tokens and Magnus Hansen and a bunch of other things. And got Scavenged Parts, so he's still got 2 drone tokens on him?
Yep. Whenever I discard a card, I get a drone token back.
So you discarded a card there.
Yep, Magnus.
Yeah. So he spent 1, discarded. Right. Anyway, I got a hit on me from, I can't remember what it was. Something, the gold dice or whatever. It was a crit, but converted to a hit. And that's how it's looking. And Rav Lairs is coming in. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so that round, his what's that thing called? The assimilated Galore class was destroyed by the Birds of Prey. However, he blew up 2 Birds of Prey. He's got this thing where he can evade, or he can add attack dice to his evade dice and stuff like that. It's one of the, what do you call that, resources. So I lost 2 ships in that exchange. So it's just my Ning Tao now against his Rav Lairs. And it's still got something special. It can get rid of my captains or something like that.
Disable them, yep.
Disable is, okay. So anyway, that's okay. So that round, I took 2 shields off, and that was about it. Not rolling very well, but yeah, that's how it's looking. And yeah, Alexander's giving me lots of battle stations. That's the benefit of taking hits. But yeah, that's okay. So he's got 1 hull point left. I kind of went defensive on that. If I had spent if I had spent my battle stations on defense, I would have been able to destroy him. But I was nervous about the counterattack. He keeps hitting me with what do you call it? The
Aft weapons array.
aft weapons array, and as well that defense dice or attack dice that he adds to his defense every time. So that's pretty brutal. Anyway, I think that's all that happened that round. And apparently I'm not allowed to use evade dice against that thing, so that sucks. I'm always taking a hit. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Okay, a win for the Klingons. Buka healed poor Kor, who was down to only 1 hull, but now he's got back up to 3 hull because of the whatever it is. Yeah, I was able to come in on the Ravlaris and destroy it. So it's a victory for the Klingons, but it's hard fought because I lost 2 Birds-of-Prey. Anyway, it was a fun time.